Hello, good afternoon, my wonderful people of Biafra, Nigeria, Africa, the world in general. Hi, my subscribers and viewers. How are we doing today? I hope we are bouncing back to normal. I don't know where you are, if things has been eased, by going out. I hope you are doing well, recuperating back and watching tomorrow and watching the politicians and those that owns the world and what they are about to say. This afternoon, this is M Special. This afternoon, I want we all to listen to one interview recently by Mr. Conducted and by a broadcaster to Mr. FEMI ADESUNO, the presidential spokesman, the late Buhari spokesman, and now the Jubilee spokesman in Aso Rock. I want you to listen attentively and hear how a presidential spokesman of a so-called country, Nigeria, are responding to the citizens and to observe his body language. Let's go. But before I show this video, please, if you have not subscribed, help me to subscribe, add to my growth, and God will surely increase you in every good thing that you are doing. Put on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you will be among the first to see it. Like the video also and share it, especially among Africans, especially Nigerians, this particular one. This particular video, I am making it for those that call themselves Nigerians and some of my Biafran people that believe in restructuring, so that they will start looking into things critically more than they used to, because the matter in Nigeria has, for me, Nigeria has collapsed. It's just that the few that refuse to see the truth are the one still holding back the foundation. Because when they see the truth and call a spade, the egg will be broken. Let me not say further. Let us go to the interview.
Our president, his speech is not always live speech. Like the last speech that he gave was leaked. I want to know why it was leaked. Even as he was reading it on the television, I've already read it on the internet. Thank you.
What you read on the internet was not the authentic version of the broadcast. It was an early version that a mischief maker got hold of and released on social media. And there were so many discrepancies between that version and the final version. And then, why is it not live? Not all broadcasts are live. Not all broadcasts are live. Presidential broadcasts are really live. They are really live. They are pre-recorded 1 or 2 hours before broadcast. Presidential broadcasts are really live.
Honestly, it is very important that we inform here that a president that was elected by Nigerians can be called to be spoken to Nigerians at any point in time. And it beats my imagination that each time you are being interviewed, the way you speak to Nigerians as though Nigerians are just used tissue paper. These things are not good at all. You understand? And for you to come here with your level of education,
that is the way you see yourself. If you choose to see yourself as used tissue paper, then I can't help.
You are speaking with Nigerians, so you have to at least give us some respect. You're answerable to us. Yeah, we elected the president and you are appointed by him. So whatever it is that we are asking or they are talking to you about, you should be able to at least answer us with respect. Saying someone is sounding like breaking record or someone is they refer to himself as tissue paper and you can't help that. You don't have to talk to us like that. I don't know why this arrogance and everything. I don't know.
All right, well, thank you for calling, Mr. Adesina.
Just congratulations to Oreluwa. If that's the way he sees himself, he's welcome to it.
On a moral ground, that the president is supposed to have a media chance where you'll be able to answer questions, especially on this present crisis on ground, instead of giving us a pre-recorded broadcast once in a while. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ladipo. Mr. Adesina.
Thank you. It's a matter of opinion and a matter of style. If the president chooses to adopt the broadcast style, that is his style. If you recall school days, depending on what stylistics class, you are told that style is idiosyncratic. What does that mean? It differs from person to person. That is the style of this president. Another president will come and he will adopt a different style. So the style that this president has adopted, let's accept it and let it suffice for all.
Yeah. My direct question to Mr. ADESUNO is that what has happened to Dazuki and this other shy guy? Why is Buhari holding on to them despite court judgment on their release? Why is he holding on to them?
All right, Richard.
Dasuki and Zakzaki, the Attorney General has spoken on this many times. And what the Attorney General says suffices because he's the chief law officer of the country. Thank you.
Yes, when is the president coming out to address us? As in to have a media chat with the press, so that from there he can speak to us.
Okay, Bikole, thank you for calling me. Mr. ADESUNO.
Thank you. I just want to encourage Mr. Bikole not to continue to sound like a broken record. When this COVID thing began, President should talk to us, President should talk to us, President should talk to us. He has had 3 national broadcasts within about a month. What else do they want?
It's better to go straight and say, please let Mr. ADESUNO pass our message to the president that things are not working well in this nation. We need him to address the problem of this nation. People are suffering. And when we say that you should come and tell us something, ADESUNO will be telling us that he has spoken 3 times or 4 times. It doesn't matter. Anytime we want him to talk, let him come and tell us. Whatever that is happening in this nation, we are not feeling comfortable. Please, Mr. ADESUNO, pass our message to the president. Tell him if he cannot do that, let him resign, please. We are not comfortable anymore. Thank you.
Thank you, Edward, for calling. Appreciate your time.
Let me respond to the Edward guy that first spoke. 2023 is another year for election. He can.
Hello, my Nigerian people. Hi, Nigerians. We all have had it. My Biafran people, we are part of this. We are apart from this. We are apart because we all knows and we were the one telling the Nigerians and the Nigerians that they have no president since 2017. Okay, let me come back to the interview. This is presidential spokesman sounding the way he is sounding, frustrated. If you watch his face, you know that he is totally frustrated. But he has to do the job that he is brought to do. It is just unfortunate that Yoruba people, I'm sorry, some of them are really good. I must say that. Not all Yorubas, just like not all my Igbo people are also sensible. So some of them has allowed themselves to be used like tools, especially dangerous ones. I call it an evil tools that will affect them and affect others. You know, there are conspiracy. When the conspiracy go national, and it is always being used. Some particular part of the country are always being used to carry out a conspiracy. I think it is very, very bad. Very, very. How can this man be sounding this the way it is sounding? Let me go to what he said. The first question they asked him, his reply was, the person asked, why is it that the presidential address was not going in accordance with what the president, their presidency was reading the day he was giving the address? Mr. ADESUNO answer was that mischievous people hijacked the address. Who are the mischievous people? Who hijacked it? I mean, some things I always maintain that Africa will not get what it wants, as so far they allow Nigeria to continue to answer a country inside Africa. On where on earth can you hear within Africa continent that a presidential address leaked out? Where will you hear it? Where? Have you ever heard such a thing? I haven't. If you have, put your comment below and let me know. A presidential address leaked out, and leaked out not once, not twice. Nothing is corresponding to what before he say whatever he wants to say. People have seen it. That was number one. Number two, why he was referring to Nigerians as used tissue paper and retired whatever, and he doesn't care. He maintained what he maintained, and he said, if they want like that, let it be. These are people that our tax, the Nigerian tax money are being paid with. We are in coronavirus period, pandemic. In a pandemic, every country of the world, their presidents are doing whatever they could to make sure that they are in contact with their citizens, advising them, telling them how they are working hard everywhere, including the Africa continent where we come from. It is only in Nigeria that the people has to beg, and Mr. ADESUNO has to dish out whatever the Fulani cabals gave him to dish out, because he must maintain to collect his own national cake. And Nigerians are sitting there watching, because they know that you people will not move. This cannot happen anywhere, that you are begging for your president to talk to you, and you are being counted how many times your president has spoken to you, that you have to be grateful. You have to be grateful. You are hungry, nothing is working, the country has collapsed, some people are enjoying the money, and they are telling you, you have to be grateful that he came thrice to speak to you, 3 times to speak to you. When the whole world has shut down, he is spoken 3 times, and it is too much. You have to be just grateful. Nigerians and restructurers in Nigeria that believe in restructuring of Nigeria, are you analyzing something? Did you watch his face when he was answering those questions? He said it's a matter of style. When has the style begun? When Buhari, the true Buhari, was alive, he always give press conference on monthly basis to NTA. They will ask questions, he will answer. Even at times, some other international media. Since 2017, nobody has seen this man given any conference or any interactive media press. And you say that this man is alive? I wish I knew when this interview was on. I would have called in and asked him straight, are you sure the person you are defending is alive? If he is alive, let him come and defend himself. That's supposed to be the question Nigerians supposed to put in front of him. Not asking questions like you are afraid, why you are making call in your own house. Are we sure if this man, some people say that this man is no more alive. If he is alive, we want him to come and speak to Nigerians. We ask questions like we are asking you, we call in and he will respond to us. You are not the president of Nigeria. That's supposed to be the question and the message to be sent in this interview. When next this man come to block the broadcasting or the interview, you people should demand from him that you don't want to talk to him. He should go back and bring the president, that you people want to talk to the president direct and ask your question to him. He is obliged to speak to you as a Nigerian. You voted him in. He cannot adopt a style that is not comfortable to you. Any style that a president of a country has to adapt must be a style that the majority of the people that voted him in is comfortable with. Yes, that is how it works. How can he always come out to the media, be arrogant, talk the way he wants, and you people take it light with him? It's time you tell him you don't want to talk to him, you don't want to ask him any question. He should get back and bring the person you want to talk to. You want to talk to the president. If he is sure and he knows the president is alive, that the president should come to that place not even to NTA, to that place, and Nigerians will call in, or like he used to do in 2015. You people will call in, and he will respond to the questions. That is the way to go. They asked me about Dasuki and Azazaki. And you see how he responded? He was telling them that the Attorney General has spoken, and that is, so Attorney General is above the law. Because if the Attorney General is the chief lawmaker of a country, you should better go to the judiciary, the courts, and sit there and give the verdict, because nothing is being respected. And that is a country you want, and that is a country you believe that restructuring can work. What are you restructuring? A country that has no foundation, the foundation has already collapsed. On what base are you basing your restructuring for those that believe in restructuring? Can't we for once tell ourselves the truth? Because all these people calling in, they know the truth, but they are even afraid to speak even from the phone. I don't know what is happening to Nigerians. Everybody, they have used death to shock everybody inside, and yet everybody is dying in a minute basis. And yet people are so afraid to die. The northern youths and the people has risen up to protest against the breakup of Nigeria. If the South tell themselves the truth, they see this, the following, everybody, there is internet to communicate with. Everybody go out to protest. This man will run away. This Sudanese man will run. And this ADESUNO will not see the ground to stand to come and protect evil. It is time for Nigerians to call a spade, because it is obvious and visible that there is no person in Asorok. Buhari has died since, and the cabals of the Fulanis of only 3 million people are holding the rest 197 million people on ground. And this has to stop. And it is only you in Nigeria that can stop that. Because we outside, we are doing our best, the one we can do. Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't also forget to give your comments. What did you think about this interview? Do you think it is right for Nigeria to continue deceiving itself, believing that 2023 will come? On what basis is 2023 going to come? If you people continue to do this till 2023, these people are not going to do any election. They are going to want to stay in life presidency, because you people has given the room for them to play with your future, as always, and the future of your children unborn. The first phase of this planet Earth has already finished with the coronavirus. We are entering the second phase, and that second phase is a phase of technology. And that phase of technology is where everything is going to be electronically online. Nigeria has no NEPA. Nigeria has no light to charge 40 wax bulb for 24 hours. And you are pretending that you are living. You are pretending that you are living. What type of life do you want to live for these children you are bringing into the world? It is only in Nigeria that yesterday is better than today. And today will be better than tomorrow. It is only in Nigeria. A country that in 1960 they have independence. The Senate member were 300. The population of Nigeria then was 45 million. Today, 2020, the population of Nigeria is 200 million. It is more. Then the parliamentary, the Senate, the senators are only 109. Is that country moving forward? Who is representing who? Yet the 109 is only to bag and baggage and pocket money. They are not addressing any issue. It is all the Fulani cabals everywhere. They assigned all the land of Nigeria to themselves, and people are there moping and watching. And you that is in the internet, the recharge card for you, you will have the guts and the urge to come and insult Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You go and insult your father and your mother because you have no conscience and you have no future. Your eyes is blind even as you pretend that you are seeing. If you are being paid to come to the internet to insult those that are saving your own life and the life of the children, if you have one that you have no future, because if you have future, you will not be on the internet, on the social media, to insult those that are talking things that are tangible, things that will benefit you and your future generation, since you refuse to think for yourself. At the age of 24 years, 25 years, 35 years, you have no direction of life. And you are in the internet blocking people, reporting people that is telling you the truth to wake up for your own dear life. It is better somebody is not born than to be born to be a problem to others. Those of you in the social media protecting this evil that is happening in Asorok because of 10,000 euro, 10,000 naira, I say big shame on you. Although the snake will never give birth to something that is not tall. It is a foundation. It is a matter of moral foundation. If the people that brought you into the world does not have one, you will not have. So that is why you are doing such job. And 10,000 naira is too big for you. When a card is recharged, you think you are great. They buy a new phone and give to you. You think, wow, because you know you have no future, you cannot do it for yourself. Because if you have a dream and you have a future and you have a direction where you want your life to finish before you exit this life, I don't think somebody can deceive you even with 100 million. Thank you, and let me hear from you. What did you think? Is it the right direction? Is it a direction of a nation that is going forward, or that a nation that will grow?